Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are here. It is the big day. The Flower Festival has begun. We already know what all of the details are going to be, but let's just go over them really quickly just to remind everybody of all the bonuses that we are going to get. Let me see if they summarize them so we don't have to read this entire thing. There we go. Summary of bonuses. During sleep research, one Pokemon will for sure be hungry. Your dishes will be set to salads. Your final strength gains from dishes will be multiplied by 1.5 or 4.5 if you're lucky enough to get an extra tasty. And then a few Pokemon of different sleep types will appear during sleep research regardless of your sleep type for that day. That's the pseudo balance that we always talk about. And then certain Pokemon will be more likely to appear during sleep research, and you may meet shiny Pokemon, which means we do have an increased rate of shiny Pokemon. That is all the bonuses for April 28th, which is the final day of the event. The rest of the week is going to be slightly different, but not too much. So for today through February, wow, time traveling a little bit, today through April 27th. Again, for sure, one hungry, also salads, 1.5 times for all dishes, a multiplier of 3 for your extra tasty dishes, still the pseudo sleep, still certain Pokemon more likely to appear, and higher shiny rates. So the only difference between the rest of the week and the last day is that 4.5, it's 4.5, right? Yep, 4.5 multiplier for extra tasty versus 3 for the most of the week. Yep, that said, that's all we got. That's just a real quick recap of all the bonuses. If you want more, the banner is right there. But let's go ahead and move on. We've got 100 sleep points to collect, which is 3,367 total. And then for our daily lottery, we will scroll past the Flower Festival bundles, obviously now available. You have probably already seen those by the time this video goes live. We are going to grab one biscuit for our daily lottery, which is very nice. Very good, building up our supply of biscuits so that we are ready for when something really fancy comes along. Let's jump into this sleep report. Maybe we'll find something really fancy now. That would be nice. I feel like I've seen only a Dratini all week. That's the only new Pokemon that I've seen that spawns on Lapis. And that was like, what, Tuesday? Wednesday? I feel like it was so long ago, I barely remember it. But we did get a snoozing type today. You'd think I would have looked by now to figure out what snoozing and dozing and slumbering spawn at Lapis, but I keep forgetting to actually look at that. We are going to get about 55.3 million. Still not 8 spawns, only 7. Most of them are 1 stars, so maybe that's a good thing. Maybe. There's a couple of Meowth. Let's see, did we get anything new at least? Ooh, it's not new, but I'm very surprised to see it. So we did get 2 Meowth, a Wobbuffet, a Ralts, which is good. That's one that we want. Persian and an Espeon. Not gonna catch the Espeon. It's just surprising to see. Oh, we got a new Ralts too. All right, we got 2 Ralts. That's good. That means we have 2 chances of hungry. Hopefully, that would be really nice. This is the 3-star sleep style for Ralts, so I don't think that'll be everything. That'll leave me, yeah, with just the atop belly. The atop belly sleep for Ralts is all we're missing. All right. Who's hungry? No one's hungry. That is unfortunate. Apparently I fed the Espeon before. Not sure why I did that, but okay. Let's go ahead and feed the Ralts with the bonus biscuit. That is unfortunate. You know what? We need it. I think this is a good justification for using the biscuits. I know I keep saying I'm trying to stock them up, but this is something that we do need and will help the team, all the teams, really? On all the islands, not the Persian. No, back out. There we go. The Ralts. We do need a good Gardevoir. So I think it's worth it to do so. Max friendship points. The other Ralts. Part of me wants to try to catch this one too. You know what? Let's see. What do we have? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a big hit. That would be nice. Come on, buddy. Be really hungry. Nope, that is unfortunate. And awful. Well, that is unfortunate, but at least we'll be able to take it home with just a bonus biscuit next time. So, definitely, that is an adorable picture. Just hugging up next to the flowers. Definitely going to send out the Ralts candy. It is very, very beneficial for everyone to have a good Gardevoir. So, gonna send that out. We are gonna get 2,242 research XP and 4,767 dream shards. All right, we do have one Ralts, so that's good. It is level 14 in Jolly. Level 14 is also nice, but I don't remember what Jolly is. Apples and double corn. It is a skill specialist, but I will always take more corn. Frequency is looking kind of rough, so that might be bad for our nature. Ooh, ingredient finder to start off. Again, this looks different. Okay. I mean, it is more organized. That's fine. Skill trigger S. Skill trigger's good. Helping speed S, also good. Would be better earlier, but it is what it is. Inventory up L is good. Skill level up S, also good. So really, outside of the ingredient finder, these are all good sub skills, and unfortunately the ingredient finder is the first one. What about the nature? So the nature didn't affect the frequency at all. Let's see how this goes. This could be really good or really bad. Trying to remember what our other Ralts is. Our other one, I think, was only like 70 something, I believe. And what do we have? It's the psychic berry. I don't know, man. This one could be good, but it's going to take a minimum of 3 sub-skill seeds to really make it good. And without the nature to back it up, I don't know. This is going to be a tough one. I think I'm going to hold on to it no matter what. I do want to check and see what it would be if we did a bit of seed investment. Because worst case scenario is going to take 4 seeds. Odds are it is going to take 4 seeds, because odds are we're going to get ingredient finder medium before we get skill trigger M, helping speed M, and skill level up M. This is taking a little bit of time. No, it's still running. I think I'm going to keep it anyway for some comparison. Okay, 70 is the total PR. That's not terrible. What if let's just hit this fancy button that automatically maxes everything. That is 4 seeds. What does 4 seeds do for us? I assume at level 25 it's going to be, yeah, very high. Corn is good. Let's see. Oh, yeah, helping speed. Level 50 bumps it up to 96. That's really good too. I'm assuming the skill level up won't really change much, but it will be... Let's see, skill level up M is 2 additional levels, so that'd be energy for everyone. Level 5 naturally, which means we'd only need 1 main skill seed to get it to level 6. well, probably by the time we actually get to level 100, we'll probably have energy for everyone level 10 or something like that. So a few main skill seeds, which hopefully the longer the game goes on, the more available main skill seeds will be, because you can only reach a certain level with natural methods through sub skills and evolving. So we're definitely going to need a lot more main skill seeds as we go on. All right, we're already at 87. I'm not going to sit here and wait on 100. 87 is a big difference at level 75, and level 100 isn't going to make much of a difference. It's going to drag it down a little bit, just because skill level up doesn't increase the skill trigger rate. So it is going to drag it down a little bit, but 87's pretty solid. It's just a question of, do we want to invest that many seeds in it? And I'm not sure we do. Like I said, I am going to hold on to it, but I want to check the other one. Where's our other? Oh, we didn't have a Ralts. We had a Kirlia already. That's right. Let's go ahead and let that run while we check. Skill level up to start with is really good. Helping bonus is very good. Skill trigger at level 75, and the ingredient fighter where we want it. So it would take less seeds. It would only take 2, honestly. 2 seeds gives a skill level up M and skill trigger M. It looks like it's trending worse. Oh, the nature. No, speed of help up nature is better. It's just going to take a while. The downside is, because this Kirlia was caught as a Kirlia, we're only going to get level 4 naturally. So it will take another main skill seed, but only 2 sub skill seeds, which is way better than the realistically 4 on the new Ralts. Yeah, that's a tough call. It looks like I've broken the site, as I tend to do, because I do too many calculations back to back. So I'm gonna let that run in the background while we move on, because yeah, I'm not sure how long that's gonna take. So let's go ahead and move on. We're gonna hold on to this Ralts. I'll compare the 2 of them, try to decide which one's gonna be better. I'm kind of leaning towards the Kirlia, honestly, but having that extra level in the main skill for free is pretty nice. So gonna have to think on that one, but let's go ahead and move on. Let's grab our weekly summary. We are up to now 20% on the map bonus for Lapis Lakeside, which is fantastic. And we can go ahead and move on. Take care, Snorlax. All right, for week 39, we got to Ultra 4, which is better than we expected at the beginning of the week. Overall grade of A. Ooh, only 4 small handy candies. What happened? My sleep midpoint was just a little off a few days? Interesting. All right, well, unexpected, but it is what it is. It's what keeps the game fresh and exciting. We are going to go directly back to Lapis Lakeside, though, for the flower event. New area sound data will be downloaded. All right, that's fine. There are a bunch of Pokemon that are going to spawn here that I want. Plus, it's another 5% on the island bonus at the end of the week. This is where I want to be. This is the place. Of course, we have salads. We knew that. We knew that was coming up. All right, 100 XP for everybody. Another small ingredient ticket for the bag. And we have no new news, but we do have some community reports. We've got about 46 of them. 49. Ooh, fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 out of 49 that doubled up. Very nice. Getting close to that 30%. No level ups today, but a lot of candy. Very nice. All right. And now we can go ahead and collect from everyone. Let's see. We have, good, a skill trigger there. Unfortunately, only got 1 skill trigger from Flareon yesterday. So that's only 2 for an extra 20. But Hopefully a lot of oil from the two of you so that I can put one of you back in the box and swap out for a berry specialist. Not as much oil as I would have liked, especially from the shiny, but it is what it is. Tons of potatoes, which is exactly what we need. And how about you, Beware? Only one skill trigger out of everybody so far. Interesting. A bunch of corn. Very good. Very, very good. All right, so let's get to making our breakfast. And we have, what do you say? What if I click on you? Okay, just reminding us of the bonuses. Strength gains will be multiplied by 1.5. Now is a fantastic time to level up dishes. So we are going to green grass salad. We have what we need to make it. We actually have what we need to make it a few times. Looks like at least 3. And the only thing holding us back is the tomatoes. That's fine. We can swap in Venusaur to get some extra tomatoes if need be. And for now, since we do have the extra space, I'm going to throw in 15 of these cocoa. They're a pretty decent filler. They will get multiplied by 50% because of the bonus. So it actually makes sense to use filler with a little more pizzazz to it. So we're going to make a chocolatey salad. And that's going to give us 28,276 right off the bat. Very nice. That puts our green grass salad at level 14, almost 15. Very, very nice. Come on. There we go. Plus 0 to everyone. I guess everybody is still at 100. That does put us at rank, probably what, basic 3? Yeah, basic 3. Already off to a good start, which is very good. That's what I like to see. Mission complete already, even better. Okay, so it is time to set our team for the, well, not for the week, but to set our team up for success for the week. We're definitely swapping you off of the team. We need, I'm just gonna put Beware there just for my OCD. And then I'm gonna put my berry specialist here, which this time around, let's see. You know what? I might need to hurry up and figure out what we're looking at with these two, Ralts and Kirlia. Maybe. I don't know. That might be jumping the gun a little bit if I evolve one of them now. Yeah, let me do some thinking on that. For now, we want I believe you still outperform the other Primeape. So let's throw you on the team. For the salad, we only need the oil, the corn, the tomatoes, and the potatoes. We have a berry specialist there. Getting extra pot space is not actually going to help us much this time around. It's not going to add much to our dishes. Or, no, we do have to have the pot space to make the green grass salad. So yeah, we do want Flareon on the team because we need that pot space for the salad. So, okay, we can't take Flareon off the team if we want to make green grass salad. If we do take him off the team, the best we could make, we'd have to change the entire team, actually, if we did that. So let's not do that. Let's not take Flareon off the team. Yeah, we're gonna leave it as is. This is what the team's gonna look like going forward. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, now that everybody's working, we can go check out team analysis just to see what we think we're gonna be looking like. You can stay there, actually. You can stay there. Let's go ahead and expand all. Edit team. You are still only level 21. We're gonna get our Flareon on the team. I don't need that. Where you at, buddy? Flareon, there you are. Then Victory Bell. I might need to level you up. Yep, level 34. You are now level 35. You're actually 27. Not that this will really make much of a difference, but just to be thorough. Beware right there. And stop it. The filter options are nice, but I don't always need it. Shiny Toxicroak. There we go. All right, so currently we are looking at only Ultra 2. Okay, that's funny. But we do know how it went last time. Let's see, if we plug in, let's just say 28,000. I don't remember exactly how much it was. Yeah, does not really change anything. Today is, in fact, 22nd. It ends, yep, weekends exactly there. And we already have 28,000. So yeah, doesn't actually change anything. That's why I usually don't plug it in, because it usually doesn't change in the overall scheme. At best, you're going to get one extra rank. But we know how it went last week with a prediction of Ultra 1. We still ended up Ultra 4. If we keep up that same ratio, then we're looking at Ultra 5. And with the excess cooking, or the multipliers to cooking, we might actually be a little bit better off, especially if we can get a couple extra tasties. Didn't have a single extra tasty last week, so maybe that means this week will be full of them. Who knows? But that is the team we're going to run with for now. That is the expectation, is Ultra 2. Probably almost certainly going to be higher than Ultra 2, but that's just what we're looking at for now. Let's go ahead and grab our mission rewards. Get Snorlax to Basic 2. Done. Ooh, Snorlax to Master 1. That's going to be a rough one for me, but we're going to try. The rest all look pretty easy. Give us some Dream Shards. That's very nice. Another Dratini Incense at Master 3. Well, now we have a target, so we're going to try for Master 3. We didn't get it last week for the Dratini Incense, but we're going to try this week. May have to switch things up. I may need to not go for the green grass salad. Yeah, it's going to be kind of weird, but we're going to do our best. And I believe that is all I have for today. So thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a wonderful day. I hope you have great luck for the I can't even get my words together. Let's go. I hope you have fantastic luck for the Flower Festival. And until next time, later, dudes.